Hey guys, it's Marshall Ting with your Prairie Stockyards Market in a Minute for yesterday, December 7th of 2023. So they had a busy day at the stockyards yesterday. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it, so I want to say a huge thank you to Billy Hall and William Rogers and everybody who stepped up yesterday because yesterday was busy. They sold 2,714 head of cattle through the barn yesterday, and this market is mixed. We've seen a lot of volatility in the board. You see them take some money off the feeder cattle. You see them take money off live cattle. And it's really starting to have an effect on your cash market right here in Central Kentucky. So what are we going to call these calves yesterday? I'm going to call them pretty much mixed. Now, what do I mean? The heavier cattle took more of a big hit, and your lightweight cattle actually gained some ground. So let's talk about this real fast. So your steer cattle yesterday, I'm going to call your 5 to 7 weight steer cattle yesterday $3 to $6 higher. Now, once you got to those 7 to 9s, it reflected what the board was talking about, 7 to 9 down. Now, in your heifers were mixed as well. Your 2 to 4 weight heifers were $4 to $10 higher on those little lightweight cattle. Your 4 to 6 is right in the middle. We're back just a little bit, about $3 to $6 back. And then once you got back up to that 6 and 7 weight range on them, they actually jumped up pretty good. So that's what's going on there. Let's talk about what they're worth actual dollar-wise. So your 4 weight steer cattle, $220 to $240. They topped off at $275. Your 5 weight steer cattle, $215 to $245. They topped off at $263. Your 6 weight steer cattle, $220 to $213. They topped off at $231. Now these little heifers, they did all right. Your 4 weight heifer cattle, $2 to $225. 5 weight heifer cattle, $193 to $219, and then your 6 weight heifer cattle, $180 to $203. They topped off at $210. Now, as far as your weigh cows and your weigh bulls, your cows are going to be $3 to $4 lower across the board, but your bulls are going to be steady to up too. So let's talk about them. So your top selling weigh cow, $1.06. Top selling weigh bull, $1.37.5. Now, we did have some bred cows yesterday. Your top selling breds, $1,250 on the average on those was your high, and then your pairs topped off at $1,650. So not too bad. Now, don't forget, this Saturday, we've got a cow sale right there at the yards. There's going to be 3 consignment packages to that. That's going to be right at 1 o'clock. So don't forget and put that down on your calendar. Now, as far as your loads are concerned, yesterday we had several loads of cattle. Had some really nice steer cattle. Here's 70 head of black steers, 646 pounds on the average. All blacks at 229.25. Go a little heavier. Here's 63 head of black steers, 839 pounds on the average, 207.50. And then go on up here. Here's 65. These will be some Charolais cross heifers. Charolais cross steers, 856 pounds on the average, $2 flat. But check out this heifer market. We have a heck of a heifer market here at Prairie Stockyards. Here's 80 head of black heifers, 623 pounds on the average, $210. And then here's 51 head of blacks as well, 636. Right behind them, $198.50, and then throw a big set of heavy mixed heifers on the deal. 68 head of mixed heifers, 756 pounds on the average, $1.8660. So that's what happened at the barn yesterday. Again, thank you to Billy. Thank you to William Rogers. Don't forget, put on your calendar, cow sale this Saturday, 1 o'clock, right there at the yards. 3 herd consignments. It's going to be good. Thank you all so much. See you Saturday.